the kind of the key for you right now?
You know, just being comfortable, finding my rhythm, and take those open shots when it's given to me.
Talk about, I know we've spoke before about your matriculation to Georgia. I mean, you're from Augusta. You know, played a junior college, went to North Texas. Just coming back here, what's it been like? Has it been everything you kind of thought it would be so far?
Yeah, it's you know, surreal. Something I dreamed about growing up, and to be able to play for here and be actually here, you know, it's all surreal.
How would you describe your transition this year?
You know, it wasn't easy, but nothing is easy in life. You know, it's just something you had to get used to, adapt to. You know, get used to the things and the culture around here.
About that's kind of what's been the most difficult part about adjusting. Just the newness, or?
Yeah, just newness. You know, everybody's new. Everybody trying to feel each other out. So that's about it.
Coach was saying he feels you're starting to do a better job of taking on a leadership role, being more vocal. Explain how difficult that is. Again, when you're coming in, a new guy, everything. Are you kind of afraid at first to kind of speak out? Or?
No, I'm not afraid, you know, but I'm just like more of a laid back person. So, you know, Coach challenges me all the time, you know, step outside my comfort zone, you know, just speak and, you know, be that leader.
And where do you think you are with that right now?
I feel like it's getting better over time.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
How do you feel like you've been able to adjust? You know, you've started some games, you've come off the bench, and played really well these last few games coming off the bench. What kind of adjustment does it take coming off the bench versus starting and being out there in the game?
You know, you just got to be ready when your number is called. You know, it really don't matter if you're starting or coming off the bench. It's all about finishing in this league. So, you know, I just keep going.
What have you seen in practice the last few days since that Auburn game, getting ready for A&M?
You know, it was a tough loss, but, you know, I feel like our guys are refocused and, you know, we're trying to get back on the winning track.
What stands out to you about A&M, what you guys are going to be up against?
You know, the physicality, you know, how hard they play, and, you know, they've been having a pretty good year this year.
What have you learned about playing in the SEC halfway through the conference schedule right now? I mean, I know they told you how, you know, physicality and all that kind of. What have you learned?
Yeah, every game is going to be, you know, down to the wire. It's going to be physical, and, you know, if you don't come and play your A game, you can get blown out. So, you know, you just got to come and play every game.
Is there anything in particular that stood out to you about A&M's guards and just the challenge for you and Terry and Cario and Justin, what you guys will be up against?
They're aggressive, you know, they're the head of the snake on their team, so, you know, we just got to, it's going to start with us. So if we shut those guys down, we'll be successful.
You played Butler, right?
Yeah.
So obviously you come from, you know, a program that made the state championship last year. How was it like when you were there playing?
You know, we was always a winning program, but, you know, we never reached that state title. But it was you know, going to Butler got me prepared for college. You know, our coach was a pretty good coach, and he got us mentally and physically prepared for the real world. So it was a great experience.
Mm-hmm. You look at now, like you've got Cross Creek, you've got, you know, West Side, all these other schools in Augusta that are good at basketball. Do you feel like, you know, just something about Augusta basketball is different?
Yeah, I feel like Augusta always had good players, but we were slept on. But now, you know, the young guys, they're actually putting a name for Augusta, and, you know, it feels real good that Augusta is finally getting some recognition.